prestige, dominance, and menopause. I love this story. 1943, Australian outback, the western desert, literally the drought of the century. All of the various hunter-gatherer bands are in search for water. Small tribe with a wise old leader named Pyralgy has trudged hundreds of miles visiting all the water sources. Can't find anything. After months, they're like, we got one big main water source, never dries up. That's our last chance. They go there. All the tribes are already there. Pyralgy's people are last in line. No chance they're going to get the water they need. Pyralgy does the most epic thing ever, and I'm getting goosebumps right now telling you guys this story.
It's like straight out of a fantasy novel.
Dude, it's crazy that this is true. Pyralgy sings the nursery rhymes that his grandparents taught him when he was a small boy.
So that could be going back to like 70 years before, you know, he could be that old.
And these nursery rhymes turn out to be a verbal map and leads his small band into the unknown desert, all based on this little song. And you know, I'm sure he's singing the songs and he's telling his tribe, he's like, hey guys, I'm gonna follow the song. And they're like, you're insane. Like what? And he's like, it's our last chance. They follow the song, and what do you know? They find water, right? Just
amazing.
Unbelievable, dude. So his tribe survived because they had a really good prestige detection software installed. We're following Pyralgy. He knows what's up, right?
The knowledge was stickily transmitted. It wasn't just transmitted, but it had to stick for 70 years. And how do you get it to stick? You add a little a ringtone to it. That is why humans evolved menopause, because the longer you stick around, the better chance you have to pass on key survival details to your grandkids. You know, you could be the grandma helping out, like Pyralgy. Childbirth is so dangerous for women. It's almost like it's not worth it for you to have any more kids. You need to just stick around and transmit all of your knowledge to the next generations moving on. And interestingly, I think we get to this, elephants and whales also experience menopause. Two of the most cultural and, you know, with the most memory and the most reading information from their other forebears. So
how about this, Jay? 1993, huge drought in Tanzania. Researchers tracked movements of 21 elephant families, and the oldest elephant grandmas were the ones that helped their family survive, because the oldest elephant grandmas who had experienced menopause remembered the location of far-flung water sources that they hadn't been to in over 60 years. Longer life gives you a better chance to pass on the key survival info, not just in humans.
On the Books Brothers channel, we synthesize the best books in science, history, and philosophy.
Follow us on YouTube or podcast apps.
We will make you smarter. Check us out.